Hello everyone, mic check. I hope this thing is on because it loves the gains. No muscles, it's very skinny, as you can see. But welcome to my very first video on my channel. This is gonna be the first video in a series called Kiki Fucks Around and Finds Out. And today I'm gonna be cooking pozole for the very first time, using instructions given to me through text from my aunt, which was translated from my grandma. And there's no measurements, there's no time constraints or anything. It's just vibes and taste. So let me show you what I'm working with. First off, my dog. Say hi, Zina. Hi. She looks sad because she wants all of my attention, but I was giving her a bunch of attention earlier and she still wants more. Okay, ignore the trash. As you can see, I'm making pozole today. I got my chiles in here. I'm gonna heat those things up in the microwave right now. I have my chicken in here. I'm gonna cut those into cubes on this handy dandy cutting board, and that knife is really good, really sharp. The rest of the chiles are there, as well as the Ferrero Rochers and my portable charger. Over here is the beef broth and beef stock that I'm going to use for that gravy. I've been tinkering and experimenting with powdered gravy and trying not to make them taste as powdery. And I found that putting beef broth or beef stock, in this one I'm going to put both, but putting one or the other really helps take away that powdery flavor. I forgot to mention, but the gravy and stuff was for a completely separate Thanksgiving dinner that I was cooking at the same time. I am not putting gravy in the pozole. Thank you. But yes, today I'm going to be doing all of that, and I will hopefully show you my process if this audio isn't butt and cheeks. Listen to my sound effects real quick.
I'm saying for you guys out there that want a nice clean shave, go check out Harry's. One of the things about the packaging that they have is very nice.
Please rate my sounds in the comments. Oh, but here's the rest of the stuff that I put inside the water. I forgot to record myself microwaving it, but at least you get to see me spice it up. This bad boy goes into the blender, and here it is in the blender. I think the hot water made the lid fall off. It splashed everywhere. I had to slap that bad boy in there a couple times. Surprisingly, it didn't get on the dishes that were behind it. But I continued to blend it, and luckily it became a nice little puree. I had to do it off camera because the lid kept wanting to fall off. See, this is the remnants of what happened. We don't need those two anymore. But yes, it's all blended now, perfectly hot, red, and delicious. Now here is me cutting the chicken. I'm slapping those bad boys. Please don't flame me too hard for how I cut the chicken and how I hold the knife and how I hold the chicken and the position of my fingers and... yeah, I never said I was a professional cook. I said I was fucking around and finding out, and this is where you fuck around and find out how shit I am at cutting things. Luckily, the end goal was to have them be in little cubes, and oh, I gotcha. And that's how they look like, little cubes. Oh wait, bowl. Good thing I got the bowl because we're gonna speed it up. This part kinda looks like stop motion if you squint just a little. And this part looks like me playing with my dog because things were just cooking and she wanted some more attention, so I just kept giving her attention. Isn't she so cute? This is her favorite game. She calls it chase the ball down the hallway, even though the hallway is like 2 feet long. But I always entertain her because, you know, she's just a silly little girl. Okay. This is what I'm working with. I gotta get my towels. I genuinely don't know what I was doing here, but I proceeded to check chicken for the next 5 billion years and then beatbox. Okay, enough of that. I'm gonna use the spoon ladle thingy, speed it up, to get all of the chicken out of this steaming hot pot. During this part, I felt like I was fishing because all of the chicken were like little fish in the sea. But at some point, the little ladle stopped working, so I had to use my trusty tongs to get everything out. and put it in my nice little container full of steaming chicken. Oops, I dipped you in. Okay, before I open this can, please show them the chicken. Thank you. I used this rusty ass can opener to open this can up, but I was really struggling with it. Every time I would turn the handle, it's like the can opener didn't want to do its job and open the can. So I just had to keep going over it again and again until it got there. But I recorded this entire process for you, so I'll just speed it up a little. Boom. Yeah, go Kiki, go! Here's what the first can looked like inside of the pot. I'm gonna put the second one in there, but I sped it up crazy. And here's me adding a little bit more water into the broth. I had used the water that I boiled the chicken in to add a little chicken flavor, but I don't think it was enough water for all of the hominy that was in there. Now that that is getting all settled and soft, that lid and this pot won't work together because that lid is too tiny and that pot is too big. On a side note, I blended the chile thing a little bit more and it spilled everywhere. I had to clean it up. I had to clean off the blender. That thing needs a really big touch up. But I decided to put a baking pan over it because it was just big enough, to cover the gap and let ventilation through so it can cook. And finally, here is me taking off this sheet so that we can see if the hominy is soft. I stirred it up a little and it is very soft. Yes, I agree. So now the hominy is nice and soft, but there's something I forgot to add. It is the mother freaking chicken. I added that bad boy because that is soft, the hominy is soft, and then I added the chile mixture that I made earlier so that my pozole can get that iconic red color. Some people that I was talking to in real life were shitting on me because I was putting chicken in a red broth. Hey man, just let me put whatever meat I want. I wanted to add lengua as well, but there wasn't any lengua in any of the stores that I was going to. Also, if you notice those potatoes, no. The initial taste test, I just grabbed a random spoon and put it in the hot broth. Delicious. I started adding a bunch of random flavors that they told me to put in the ingredients list. This is the chicken flavor. It's called like chicken bouillon or whatever. I don't really care to pronounce the name. And then I also added in these bay leaves because they do something to the flavor. And this is the result so far. Delicious, scrumptious. Okay, everybody, I did a taste test. I put the thingy, the makeshift lid back on because there's no lid gonna fit that bad boy. Sorry, I keep looking at myself. I can't get enough. I put the lid back on so that it can like simmer and cook for a little bit. It's tasting like how my grandma makes it. I'm excited. It's missing something. I don't know what it's missing. I put all of the ingredients that were given to me in the recipe, but I can't think of anything. Then again, they did say it could be 4 or 5 chiles, but I only put 4. So maybe it's because I'm missing one. But I'm very excited. I'm gonna let you know how it goes. And hopefully the next time you see me, it's gonna be me serving a plate and eating very delicious food. Yes. Voiceover Kiki here. I put in a lot more chicken flavor and oregano and stuff that you don't see, but I didn't bother to record it because it was me just going silly. But trust, it did aid in the process. Hello everyone! Here is the remnants of my pozole bowl. I freaked it up. I fucked it up. I had to change my pants because I got them wet earlier by accident. I didn't pee myself. I just had a little spill. I almost had an accident, but I feel like that would have been worse. Here is the remnants of the pot. That line is where it used to be filled, but now it's a lot lower because we ate our fucking fill. I'm very excited. I fucked around, I found out, and I came out on top. It tastes exactly like how my grandma makes it. Let's ignore all the dishes in the sink. I'll have to clean that up tomorrow. But thank you so much for watching the video. If you got this far, please like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, thank you so much. Kiki out. I love you lots. Bye.